What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chance Ellison.
I'm Russell Howe.
And this is our YouTube channel where we review all things in theaters. And up next, we're doing a bunch of these back to back. So right now, we are talking about Zombieland Double Tap. This is the long-awaited, long coming sequel to Zombieland. 10 years from the first one.
Yeah, I wish we would have done this a lot sooner.
Wish they would have done this a lot sooner, too. But
yeah.
Regardless, here we are. And yeah, it's another zombie adventure with, Columbus, Abigail Breslin, what's her name? Little Rock, Tallahassee, and Wichita, who still haven't learned each other's name. They still after 10 years. They're still going by each other's cities. That's a little messed up. But yeah, I mean, the whole story about this one is Little Rock has abandoned them, going to live on a hippie commune, and now everyone's got to go save her. And all the hijinks that ensue along the way. So Russell, how do you like the first Zombieland?
I really loved the first one a lot. I thought it was really good. I thought it was something that was like really different. You know what I mean? Like it kind of followed in suit with almost like Shaun of the Dead type thing, where you get that comedic, not horror, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes. It is essentially American Shaun of the Dead.
It pretty much is, and it worked. I mean, I love the banter between Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson. Put in Abigail Breslin and Emma Stone. I think they great supporting cast. I loved the film. I thought it was really funny, and I wish we would have just done this maybe like in 2011, 2012, a couple years outside of the first one.
If this movie had come out in this movie came out like 2012 or even like push as far like 2014, I think I might have liked it more than I do. Yeah. Because, not to say I didn't enjoy it, but everything about it I think just feel very just unremarkable. But going into what we liked about the movie, I think these people like slide back into these characters really well.
Yeah.
I still think just Jesse Eisenberg and Emma Stone still have really good chemistry. I still like Woody Harrelson a lot as Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Abigail Breslin, she doesn't get much to do in this movie, like at all.
God, she looks so old now.
She does.
Which is really like it makes me feel old because like you see her as like a little girl and it's like damn she's like grown up now. It's like crazy.
Yeah, but like I think the four of them are doing the same thing they did in the first one, and if you like that, you'll like them again. But like honestly, the highlight for me came from the new characters. Mainly, the biggest lash for me came from Madison.
Madison's terrific in this film.
She is every time she's on screen, she's hilarious.
Yes, she has that like Valley Girl Barbie talk, and it's perfect. I think it's so funny.
Yeah, she's played by Zoe Deutsch, who I think she's a really good up and coming actress. I think she's really funny, and she absolutely steals the show in this movie. Yeah,
and then throws obviously the curveball in there because what happens with the characters. But yeah, it's funny. Like I said, I really think that she really does a lot of the comedic scenes in this film that I call back to her with her in it. So yeah, she does a great job in this film.
Yeah, and like I think the newer characters are like a real. Also, Rosario Dawson, who plays Nevada, in the movie, she's also really good. She's not hit very much, but what she gets, she does do really well. But yeah, I'm also like the zombie kills. I think like you can tell like these people have grown at least a little bit in the year because they become a unit. They have all these new zombies, which are really, really interesting. They don't play a lot of a factor into it, but
they just want you to kind of know that they're evolving as zombies. I mean, and I think that I kind of appreciate that because you're looking 10 years later. They have like 3 different zombies, I think 3 different classifications, and then they have this other one that's a different classification. Yeah.
So I mean that's interesting. They have new rules which are not as memorable as the old rules.
They're still funny though. I mean,
they're still funny. I can't remember one of those new rules to save my life. Although I can't remember one of the new rules to save my life. Although I remember double tap and seatbelts and every cardio from the first.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't think I built any like memorable rules from the first one. I will say like and also like they do a good job at like bringing in cooler cooler environments in the first one because like the whole bit at the beginning at the White House, they had like a whole like the Babylon's actually a really cool design.
Yeah,
I like
the hippie commune or whatever.
Yeah, the not Graceland place. I can't remember what it was called, but
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like almost a like hotel-esque. It's like it's almost like a fanboys version of Graceland.
Basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, going to what we didn't like about this movie, I think we both said this movie should have come out like 5 years ago. And here's the thing, like Zombieland, I may not know this. This was originally supposed to be like the original pitch for Zombieland was a TV show, which is why we had like Zombie Kill, like as a whole running gag, it's gonna be like Zombie Kill of the Week and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But watching this, a lot of times felt like another episode of the TV show.
Yeah. Some of those kills, though, some of those kills of the week or whatever, kill of the year or whatever, are really funny. Kill of the century, yeah.
Yeah, but also there's things like comedy sequels that I really don't like. They repeat a lot of beats from the first movie.
Yeah.
They repeat a lot of beats. They unlearn a lot of things from the first movie. They have to learn a lot of things from the first movie again. It's a lot of rehash.
Yeah, I always have like, to me, like, I know this is going to age me, but whatever. I always love, like, for a comedic sequel, I always thought American Pie 2 was so much more different than the first one. It used a little bit of the same beats from the first one, but you still got more out of the characters. You still pulled more from them. They still were learning new things. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, where you get everybody back. Like, that's the other thing that's hard to do sometimes when you get these sequels, especially in comedies. It's easy to get rid of the people that, you know, aren't always, you know, the main characters in the film, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But, like, it's a lot of repeat, a lot of rehash. Yeah. Like, a lot of things that are introduced that really don't go anywhere. Like, the whole bit with Luke Wilson and Thomas Middleditch.
Which is, if you ever seen Seinfeld, like Bizarro World, it's absolutely
exactly
the Bizarro World. It's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, like that bit, it's pretty funny, but like they don't really do anything with those characters beyond like their initial introduction, and I think it's a bit of a problem. But yeah, I think this movie just suffers from from striking the iron while it's cold.
Yeah, I mean, we're 10 years removed from this. I think the interest there has kind of gone away.
The interest in Zombieland's kind of gone away. The interest in zombies in general has kind of faded.
You can thank Walking Dead for that.
Yeah, no, exactly. You can.
No, seriously, because I never watched it, but I know that was just a show that they drawn out so bad. They were trying to wring every last ounce of, you know, that they could get out of it.
And also, you remember, like, the whole zombie train, this whole zombie craze kind of started with Zombieland, and now like it's kind of a victim of its own success.
Like full circle, pretty much, yeah.
Full circle, and yeah. Thanks, Walking Dead, for kind of ruining the zombie genre.
Yeah, seriously, I wish they really, really did.
But yeah, I mean, there's not too much to say about this one. Is it one of the better comedy sequels? Probably, because most comedy sequels are pretty bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want just another enjoyable adventure with these characters who, I mean, really, if you look back at it, haven't really grown that much in 10 years, which is kind of, I think, odd to me. There's not really any difference in any character change. And if you just want to see another fun adventure with these guys, you'll get it. I think for me, though, I think it settles at a high rental.
Yeah, I'm gonna go low matinee on this one, but yeah, low
That's
matinee,
fair.
Close to rental. To me, it's a fun comedy. I mean, if you're in the mood for one of those mindless comedies that does bring back all the original cast from the first film that you grew and love, you'll like this one. Obviously, the people that have seen the first Zombieland will appreciate this one. It has some of the same tropes in it. Zoe Deutsch's character is hilarious. I think that's well worth the price of admission for the matinee. But overall, yeah, it works the same beats. Unfortunately, we are coming into the end of this whole entire zombie craze. But face value, it works as a comedy. It's entertaining. It's funny. There are some funny scenes in the film. So I think give it a low matinee, high rental for this one.
Fair enough. I don't begrudge it by reading that one. Just watch. I remember sitting there watching this like, yeah, this isn't very funny, and also made me question, like, do I really like the first Zombieland all that much? Well, I went back and rewatched. I'm like, oh no, yeah, this movie's still awesome.
Yeah,
I feel like the first one's also more dynamic than this one. It also moves with more urgency than this one. But you also, you feel more stakes with the original Zombieland also. But regardless,
sure.
That's our take on Zombieland Double Tap. If you've seen it, what you think about it, leave a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. Russell, plugs.
Yeah, Facebook. You can find us. Notorious by Chance is the group. Join there. We put up polls every week for you guys to vote on. We're trying to get better on it. We've just been our schedules are busy, and it does throw things off for a loop sometimes, but it is what it is.
It also doesn't help that we have to review something that's 6 hours long.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And then trying to block out time to try to get all that watched is just an undertaking in itself. But nonetheless, we're gonna get it done. But yeah, join our Facebook group. That's where we put the polls up first for you guys to vote on what we talk about. You can find us wherever podcasts are found. Notorious by Chance. Like, comment, subscribe. Anything you can do to help that podcast grow. Like I said, we're going to be gearing up pretty soon for episode 50 in a couple episodes, so it'll be kind of exciting.
That's when, it's week present. Follow me on Twitter at Instagram at ChanceWorld_91, and let's see what else. Yeah, watch the Schmodown, join the Patreon. If you're going to be in LA December 7th, we're doing Spectacular live this year. 5 matches, 5 big matches. It's going to be a great, awesome event. I hope to see you there. And we have one more movie to knock out right now. We will see you next time for Maleficent's Origin of Evil. Not Origin of Evil. Mistress of Evil.
Ouija Origin.
Ouija Origin of Evil. Ouija, the Maleficent story.
Oh, shit.